Ladies and gentlemen, after a move to Dallas for two of our hosts, a wedding to the same woman, COVID, I'm not going to explain it anymore, a couch moving mishap, and a U-Haul crash. But make no mistake about it, Wingin' It is back.
We're back, baby.
Brent, how's it going? How was the move?
The move was good. It's a long fucking drive from St. Louis or to Dallas. Yeah. Especially when you're following a U-Haul. Cause like my dad pulled our U-Haul on the back of his truck and you got to drive like pretty much at the speed limit or below the speed limit. And we had to follow him. So it made it extra long, but fingers crossed. I think after yesterday and getting the couch, we're finally like settled in with all the necessities.
And moving cross state, you always it's weird. Like if you're driving the truck, you're kind of looking back. You're like, what's falling back there? Like it's a precarious drive. Jack, what happened with the couch? We're sans Austin today, but us three are going to bring it to you here after this 3-week absence.
Well, we've had a couple of couch incidents. The first one was Brendan and I borrowed this kid here's truck, just a normal truck, to go get a couch. And we have no idea anything about like trucks in general or tying stuff to trucks.
Right.
So we asked this dude to help us, and he starts tying it to like the bottom of the pin things that hold the wheels to the side of the truck. And I was like, dude, this does not look right. So me and Brendan stop at the 7-Eleven. We're FaceTiming people. I'm asking people next to us, like, dude, do you know anything about tying shit? Eventually, we just say, fuck it, and we go. And Brendan's driving this truck. Him and I sit in silence for 40 minutes because we're both just sitting there like, is this going to fall off? Made it back alive. And then we got the other couch with the U-Haul. The biggest piece of it, we have 3 flights of stairs to the 3rd floor.
The worst.
The ceiling to the 3rd floor is too short. So we had to get creative, and we have 2 balconies. So we took the doors off the balconies and moved it out and used rope and tow straps from our neighbor and pulled it up to the next balcony and flipped it over.
Wait, so was there a crane involved? How do you go about renting a crane even nowadays? Or you literally are pulling it up with brute strength?
No,
like Brendan's right trap muscle.
So 2 of us stood on the 2nd floor balcony and lifted it up. And 2 people, so Platts helped us. Platts and Chris stood on the 3rd floor balcony. And as Jack and I were lifting the couch up from the 2nd floor, there was ropes tied to the couch. So they were pulling the ropes up there. And then finally, once we got it up far enough, Jack ran upstairs and started pulling it. And then
Brendan's just wielding it. And then we're finally like,
it got to the point where like people from across the street were like cheering for us. And like, once we finally got it up there, people started going crazy. It was pretty awesome.
The people who have lived there for like 20 years ripping heaters on their porch or just watching this for fun. Hey! So how is Dallas in general now that more states are lapsing into COVID? Yes, my wedding, we snuck it in. No mask mandate in Illinois. I imagine it's coming for them soon. Nothing for Minnesota. I imagine nothing for Texas. But Greg Abbott, how about that? Your guys' boy testing positive for COVID-19. But you guys are probably square away, no mask yet.
Yeah, I mean, places say to wear it, but like you walk in places and there's no. I think they have this like the big chains like CVS and stuff have the sign up.
Right.
But like when you walk in, no one has it.
Yeah.
But I think Chicago just got slapped with it, actually.
Thank fucking God. We just snuck that in. That was my worry.
Yeah.
Nothing here yet, but it's insane. And it's just like, we got to do, Austin promoting fake vaccine cards here on the podcast, Wingin' It. But,
and the mayor of Chicago was at Lala, which a lot of people are like blaming.
Which everyone needed money from. They're like, all right, hey, everyone except the baby come and perform, and then we'll take all the money and then shut it down. Yeah. But what's crazy is my buddy, we almost had a scare like right before I left for the wedding. My buddy tested positive. He's a pharmacist, vaxxed up. It's a breakthrough infection, which is fucked up. The time traveler, who I have not heard from in a couple months, he might be dead. I think the last thing he said, he was on the lam. One of the things he said was that COVID would last till the end of 2022.
Holy shit.
Like, I mean,
that's
if I told you that a year ago, you're like, cap. but all of a sudden it's like, holy fuck. We didn't count on, okay, the vaccines, which were the quickest ever made, not working as effectively as we'd like, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
that's miserable to hear.
I guess it'll be around in some shape or form.
Right. So. I mean, dude, it was not unlike, did you guys ever have swine flu?
H1N1.
Yes, correct.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, I had it, dude. My parents left me alone. I was like speaking in tongues with 104 fever when they came back. But that wasn't nearly as crazy as this. I don't know. But it was similar. It was like a viral disease.
Yeah. Well, I had both, and I was way more sick from fucking swine flu than COVID. I mean,
really?
It affects people differently, but yeah, swine flu fucked me up.
Right. Same. Well, COVID, what's scary is like, Jack, you haven't had it, have you? No. Yeah. So like, as far as I know, I haven't had it. I just talked to my buddy who had COVID and apparently felt like very mild symptoms, but I just listened to him on the phone. He's like, hey man. Like, it was like, who the fuck am I talking to? But I'm pretty sure we did get in and out without any sickness. I'm heading to California, as is Austin. That's why he's out. I'm going to San Jose though. He'll be in LA, so we'll be a couple hours apart. But my parents were there. They probably enjoyed how drunk every single person at that wedding was. That was pretty awesome. What was a weird rule your parents had for you guys that you're like, you know, in 10 years or so that you have a kid, you're like, okay, I'm probably not going to institute this?
My mom made me drink.
You already have yours off the top of your head.
My mom made me drink a glass of milk every night for dinner. Like every single night, no matter what it was, I had to drink milk.
2%?
I don't even know. Probably, yeah. But I just got so fucking old. Like, milk doesn't pair with everything.
That's very true.
Yeah, it was like 7 or 8 years straight I had to do it.
I got to think about that one.
Sure, I've got one. My parents were so fucking weird about sleepovers. Like, even when I was like 9, 10, 11, they're like, what? My dad's like, you know, my dad's old. He's like, what are you doing? You're sleeping over again. He's like, what are you doing? Like, you can't just hang out tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck? Sleepovers are great. I mean, you know, and then once it was obviously we're trying to just crash after a night in high school, my dad was like, holy shit, I had to fight him for that for 6 years. And I would always just tell my friend, I'm like, my dad hates sleepovers.
Yeah, I don't know. My parents were pretty cool, but I guess one thing I never grasped that I get now is I used to get so mad when like the cleaning lady came to clean the house. And I couldn't grasp the concept of why we had to clean up the house if the cleaning lady was coming. That was more like our clothes and everything. But I'd be like, this doesn't make sense. Why are we hiring someone to clean the house if we're doing it?
And so many people are just like, wait, because I had a cleaning lady too. My knack with the cleaning lady was she would move all my shit. Like, she would actually clean my room, but it was just I couldn't find anything. I'm like, God damn it, Steeda. But that was about it. Jack, so we were talking 3 weeks ago about Roman Polanski, right? Great film director. And we kind of off the cuff mentioned, hey, do a Google search, you know, not the best of characters, right?
Right.
So I watched this show this movie that had been on my list for a bit, and I just realized it was Roman Polanski. Have you seen The Ghost Rider? So it's with Ewan McGregor.
Okay.
And from 2012, I watched this a couple of weeks ago. Holy shit. It is just brilliant on so many levels. And I'm like, I was like, my mouth was open after the movie ended. It was that much of a shocking twist after just a great 2-hour film. So I'm like reading into it and I was like, oh, Roman Polanski did this. So I finally Google him. Don't do that, folks. Yeah. So it's a case of, hey, I love this film he just made, but you got to separate the art from the artist there. Like this dude who's like actually charged with having sex with a minor. Like,
his Wikipedia is pretty fucked up.
Right, exactly. The other movie that he's critically acclaimed for is The Pianist, which I also watched right after it because I was kind of like, all right, let's check it out. Too depressing. I mean, I understand it was great, but it was like, holy crap, that was a look at the Holocaust I was not ready for.
Is that with that Adrian Brody dude?
Yeah, who really fell off a map.
Yeah.
Are you doing a Google search right now, Brandon? I see you scanning.
No, sorry.
But The Ghost Rider, I recommend check it out. I also recommend, and I thought this was a St. Louis owned pizza, but I think it's wrong. Jet Pizza. I just got it today. That shit is gas.
Yeah.
Gas, dude.
Good.
Yeah. They've got like a Detroit style pan pizza. It's like that TikTok. Make it the Aki way.
What makes it Detroit style?
So Detroit style is like dude, it's like square pizza. It's almost like a Fortels mixed with deep dish, but it's just like fluffy crust and like
make it like a cast iron paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty sweet. I just had it. Brennan, first of all, hold on. Before Brennan owes an apology, how about OnlyFans? Did you see that shit today?
Yeah, I did. They're banning like
pornographic content.
So they're banning like sex. They're not banning like nude pictures.
Right.
I read an article about it after people were freaking out. Not that I have an OnlyFans account. I actually don't, promise, but
swear.
Yeah, they're banning like, I guess, sex.
Because I'm pretty sure people did do porn on it. Yeah. Yeah, I was worried for the industry. I mean, that was about to topple Instagram, TikTok. Like that was a calamity.
I think they're now trying to compete in that way. They're just trying to shift because now that they have such a big following, they think they can just, become
And I've thought about this, and I don't know if it's sensitive, but like, people we grew up with who would like send nudes. Holy shit, the money they missed out on if they were born 4 years later. I mean, like, good God, no one's sending nudes on Snap anymore. It'd be like, hey, check the link in my bio. Shit. All right, Brandon. So I heard, which is cool. Somebody I don't even know was listening to Wingin' It. And he's just like, yeah, dude, we're cracking our ass up. He's listening to it with his girlfriend. By the way, hold on. I finally figured out how to separate the channels. So from here on out, if you listen to it in the Dylan Corbett kind of section on Spotify and Apple Pods, it'll still be there. But I have a separate Wingin' It channel now. I posted last week's episode. It's kind of hard to find because there's like 80,000 Wingin' It pods, but we're the fucking best. So we'll post the link, and that's where you can kind of, as you're on these car rides, listen sequentially, listen to a bunch, etc. But Buddy's listening to the last one with his girlfriend in the car, and she was, quote, appalled by the Lizzo comment, Bren. That's tough. Yeah, good. Yeah. All I have to say is you got to retract it and then just say, allegedly, it was a Lizzo that broke the stage. A Lizzo. I mean, that's all I have there.
Do you want me to?
No. Okay. I mean, come on, bro. This is like 2021. I've got some. Everyone's fighting about everything.
It was a joke, like.
Yeah, I know. I loved it and I left it in because it was a funny joke. And that's what makes people listen because it's like, you don't fat shame anyone, but you went for the joke there. Have you guys heard what's going on with Trevor Bauer?
The guy who may or may not have beat, or he did beat the woman, but the debate is whether or not she asked for it or something, right?
Exactly. Yes. So Mas Hermanos. Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, Christian Verde again, we're hoping to get Austin back, and we're gearing up into football season. Alex Brisick has reached out, and he wants to be kind of our fact checker guy because there's a lot of time that you got to call cap on me. So he might just be in the shadows, just like, Dylan, actually, that's not fucking accurate. So that's going to be in the works too. Of course, we got our merch and we're going to have an online store. So I kind of was just talking about Trevor Bauer. And again, as you guys were talking about, he's basically has 2 restraining orders because he's into rough sex, the girls he's meeting on Instagram for the first time ever are essentially consenting to rough sex via Instagram, but then they end up in the hospital. And then they're kind of just like, wait a second, I have a skull fracture. Wait a second, you choked me unconscious with my hair. That they're like, this wasn't quite what I signed up for. So of course, so I just went on Corbett's Corner. Christian Verde is doing a great job of like pinning certain conversations and giving them a title that gets people to comment them on. And then of course, I was basically just like, Trevor Bauer's a scumbag. I mean, it's like, I don't care, because it was ruled today that the restraining order is gone because, and I kid you not, I quote, because Trevor Bauer is only a threat to her with violence during sex. So the threat to violence is only during intercourse. Couldn't that be forced by Trevor? Just so bizarre. So of course, everyone coming out of the woodwork. Got to get the glass. I don't have the glasses, but I do have them. This is what I get with YouTube comments. So bear with me, and we'll see if this is a terrible segment or best. It's none of any of our business at all what he does in his personal life. The judge thought she was lying and denied the case, period. Any further probing or name calling by baseball fans, in quotes, make you all look incompetent. Nobody judges your personal life, yet you feel you're qualified to judge because he's a pro baseball player, also in quotes. And he's a human being. Everybody said, wait till the judge hears that he's going to prison. Yet when the judge heard it and sided with him, you still feel obligated to chastise him. Grow up.
You got these?
So this was some dude. Yeah. As soon as I was just talking about Trevor Bauer, and some guy had to take the side of Trevor Bauer. So I replied, I'm like, I love replies because, I'll fucking take you. I'll debate you to the end. I go, yes, I'm the one who has to grow up. Lol. To each his own, I guess. I'm going to take a wild guess and say you're on the side of Deshaun Watson, too. Speaking of incompetence, I hope you get to explain to a daughter in your life someday how Trevor Bauer and people like Trevor Bauer are human beings. Sorry, Porter.
Sounds like that dude has some screws loose. Who the fuck?
It gets worse. It gets worse. Sorry, again, I don't want to be long-winded. He goes, Deshaun's case is totally different because even if this was consensual, that's still prostitution, which I had no fucking idea what he's talking about. But he followed it up with, so that analogy failed. And yeah, explain that women sometimes are into stuff like that and ask for it. And sometimes men comply. Very easy to explain. Very clear case here of be careful what you wish for. And I'm just like, wait a second. This dude's about to accomplice to a crime. She got what she asked for. What nobody is talking about is capitals why she asked for the treatment in the first place and why she went back again to get that treatment twice. And I was just like, why do people in abusive relationships stay in the first place? I mean, they always kind of just stay because you love them. Maybe you don't realize what's going on. I'm not sure. I was like, dude, point taken. I'm shocked you're putting some of this out there. My opinion, Trevor Bauer's a scumbag. You're entitled to yours. And he follows up with, I seriously don't understand why people aren't focusing on, all caps, why she asked for it in the first place. Now that's the lesson young girls need to be taught. Be very careful what you ask for from other people because they may either go too far, in parentheses, accidentally or on purpose. What is he talking about? O.J. Simpson? And I was just like, why is no one asking why the girl asked for it? I go, congrats, you're the first. And that was YouTube.
Are you sure you're not talking to a Trevor Bauer burner account?
I was Zach Woods, Z-A-C Woods.
Sounds like Trevor Bauer's alter ego.
Who has like two more. Yeah, exactly. It probably is his burner account. He has two more subscribers on me on YouTube. So let's help that out, people. But yeah, disturbing stuff anyway. I think these are Austin's comments. Fortnite is back. We don't have any thoughts on that.
Yeah,
anymore?
that was he typed that in as him and I were playing Fortnite last week.
Is it back?
It's still. Did you never really played Fortnite? Did you?
No, I mean I'm so bad at first person shooter games. Like I get laughed at once someone throws me the sticks.
Well, it's a third person.
Same.
But
that's what I meant. Sorry.
But it's still whack. Like everything's fucking weird, but we've just been playing it and kind of having fun. So
Once my TV's up, I'll be back.
yeah.
How about speaking of back, Yik Yak?
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you guys think? Did you guys fuck with that back in the day?
I thought it was like kind of funny. I don't know how it's gonna like. There's no way it's gonna make as big of a return as it like.
I remember one time, freshman year of college, someone fucking like put like a bomb threat on there or something at Mizzou, and like then also when they said there was like all these people dressed up as clowns walking around Columbia.
Dude, that was a fucked up year when everyone was dressing up as clowns.
We like got locked down in our dorms because of that threat on there. It was pretty crazy.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't that the same year that someone kind of put a swastika in his smeared poop on the bathroom wall?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. that was a weird time.
Yeah, I saw something that said the most toxic app ever is making a return to the most toxic time in American history.
I was gonna say it was like great for college campuses because it was just like fraternities shitting on each other.
Yeah.
But then it was like if someone got singled out, like Ashley Bone, shout out Bradley if you know the story. Brendan might know the story. Like after she had a less than stellar, Saturday night, let's say. I mean, Yik Yak was ablaze with anything about her for like a year and a half.
You think she listens to this?
No, but I'm sure a lot of Bradley people who know exactly what I'm talking. She got boned on the fucking floor of the one stall bathroom of our most popular bar. And like someone just stuck a camera over and literally took a photo of it. It was on Yik Yak. Yik Yak. It was on Yak.
I'm all in for Yik Yak for those purposes. So
right. I wonder how it like Yik Yak, I feel like wouldn't how would adults use that? You just like shit on your local Lifetime. You're like, hey, towel boy in locker room at Chanhassen, fucking clean it up. That's all I would have.
Or like fucking grandma and grandpa's using it at a nursing home.
Hey, Jerry's got syphilis. You didn't hear from me. How embarrassing is this? I've had to get a couple of driver's licenses. I got my permit in Missouri. Never got one in college in Illinois because I didn't officially live there, I guess. But I've had a North Dakota license, a South Dakota license, and I've had that. And I'm supposed to get a Minnesota license. We had to take the driver's test. You had to get 32 out of 40. And I was just like, oh my God. I think I went 5 for 10 the first 10 questions. And I was like, okay, wait a second. I better start paying the fuck attention. I fucking end up failing and I'm waiting for Kelsey. And I'm just like, oh my God. Dude, there were some questions on there that were fucked.
Was it multiple choice?
Yeah. There was like, I don't know. Some of them were like judgment and like, I fucked up there was like a swerving map, like where it showed like, and I didn't realize that was slippery when wet. I thought it was like, I forgot what was it? Another multiple choice.
Did you fail miserably or did you just barely?
No, I missed by like 2 questions. Yeah. And, but then I'm waiting for like 10 minutes. They're like, hey, you can't wait there. I'm waiting for another 10 minutes upstairs. Kelsey comes out. She thinks I passed. And we're walking in my car. I'm just like, yeah, I failed. She's like, you can't ever fucking yell about my driving ever again. I'm like, hey.
I'd honestly probably fail it too. So
yeah, it's just like as soon as I failed, I'm like looking around. I'm like, did I just fucking do that? And then immediately an attendant like must have had a buzzer because she comes right over to me, hands me a pamphlet and goes, just study up next time. I'm like, yeah, fucking right. But at least I remember that shit.
Wow.
God, I've got a life hack for you guys too. How many of you have mowed a lawn?
Me.
Yes. Both?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm mowing my lawn here now. I mowed it back in South Dakota too. This is a bigger lawn, a little bit more humid here. Do either of you own a sweatband?
No.
Life hack. Because I look absolutely fucking ridiculous in one, but I bought a Lulu sweatband. I was like, in the checkout aisle when they have like the goodies, I was like, all right, this is gonna fire. Oh my God, I wear it for mowing. Mowing, you're dripping, down like you're freaking sweating like a Aroldis Chapman last night in the Yankee game. And you're just fucking, this at least helps it. It's a total life hack, but you got to, it's sopping wet as you just toss it into the wash.
The only time I sweat a lot is if I do hot yoga, but it gets so bad to the point that it's like gets in my eyes and it hurts. So
right.
maybe for that.
I sweat walking down the street, so I could probably use
I'm a
that
sweater,
all
yes.
the time.
Well, what sucks is like because when you're outside wearing sunglasses and you're like trying, you don't want to take the sunglasses off. You're trying to get the sweat out of your fucking eyes. Like this will at least hold down the sweat from just overpowering your fucking face while you're also trying to hold the mower, to make sure it doesn't fucking stop mowing. So we talked with Ian Corbett, my brother, Ian Corbett, former environmental lawyer, now a temp, at the wedding. We're going to get him on to talk climate change eventually, but what do you guys think about the climate report that came out probably a week and a half ago? It was kind of like just, you guys didn't see this. It was kind of thrown on the doorstep on a Monday, but basically environmentalists were just like, hey, they made a report in 2005, maybe early 2000s. They're like, hey, climate change is real. Climate change is real. Like, we got to get serious. Nobody fucking did anything. 2021 comes, they go, hey, climate change is fucking real and it's faster than we think it is going to be. Like, I'm telling you, Miami, go get your tickets down. That thing's gone in fucking 8 years now, and time's counting.
I read something that July was the hottest month ever recorded on Earth.
Yes. Earliest hurricanes have ever come before the Atlantic hurricane season. Haiti had that earthquake.
Yeah.
Definitely
forest fires. Dude, so this is another topic I had. Did you guys have any idea what the hell air quality index was? AQI?
I've heard it. It's about like they do it like daily, don't they? Like how the air is.
I feel like it was about a year ago where it just popped up on our weather app because I was like, wait a second, unhealthy air for sensitive groups. And it's like it's basically because of forest fires. And I imagine in San Francisco it's because of smog. But there was a point in Minnesota, I think from Canada forest fires, where we couldn't leave the house. It was like 100, like, so 50 is good. 100's like unhealthy for sensitive groups. 150 is unhealthy. We were at 180 and it was just like, holy shit.
In Minnesota?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
For like 2 days because of lower Canada forest fires. And it's just like, it's like, where the fuck can you go to avoid climate change? It's probably Minnesota. You guys are going to end up here.
Yeah. I don't think you can avoid it anywhere.
I thought it was Chicago too, but the New York Times came out with an article and they were like, yeah, actually Lake Michigan and the Chicago River are fighting each other and like making shit worse around the pier. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Well, global warming's back. We're back. Let's break. We'll get to some off the cuff tea and wrap up Winging It here as we're back here getting ready for September and the upcoming football season. Austin's heading out to California. I am as well, but we're going to wrap things up here for you here on episode 34 next. All right. After I totally fumbled the dismount there, we are back. Brendan Duarte, Jack Duncan, myself. Austin out in California, but we're still giving you an episode. And this is, I like kind of getting different voices, like 3 here. Maybe we'll have an episode where it's you 3 in Austin. Mix things up. It's Winging It here. You guys know how we do it. We're going to wing some tea here with Jack D, but I do have some topics left over to fill the 3-week void. Would you guys like my top 4 barbecue sauces? Yeah. Would you like, sorry, I'm going to give you a round table of topics and we'll just kind of nab them all down. Would you like to hear how I got banned from one of the casinos here for a year? No takers there.
I want to hear about yeah.
What was the other one I had? The Old Man in the Sea. Do you love a good rain? Fireworks. And are we dyeing our hair? Any takers?
Yeah, I mean, let's rip them.
Yeah, I think we could rattle all of them, honestly.
Sorry, I was kind of any first. Should I go with the me getting banned from?
Yeah, let's hear the casino story first.
Okay, the letter's right here. I got it from one of the tribes here at Mystic Casino. But basically, I was like, I was golfing. We go to the casino, and I'm just destroyed. Me and my buddy at our table, we had been there for like an hour and a half. Some dude sits down. I barely even remember at this point. This dude is just a total fucking novice at blackjack, just a novice. And then all of a sudden, my buddy tells me, he goes, the dealer's showing 10. Buddy on the end has a 14 and stays. And I just look at him. I go, are you a fucking dumbass? And he gets up in my face, and I was, you know me, I get up at his, I'm like, what? I mean, you're fucking dumb. You're a fucking moron. What the fuck are you doing there? You're costing everyone money. And he's like, oh, fuck you, man. I spit on him. Don't. I mean, I regret it. I spit on him. And then security takes me to like a back room. They're like, would you like to, and he smacks me across the face. They're like, would you like to press charges against that guy? I go, fuck no. Let me the fuck out of here. He smacked me in the face. He's a fucking loser. But then I got it in the mail, and it was a notice of exclusion, which doesn't include the golf course, by the way, because I went there the other day. Length of exclusion 1 year. Reason for exclusion, unacceptable behavior. I mean, which sounds about right.
Yeah. Wow.
Casino, so.
Do you think the other guy got banned?
I don't know. That dude, he should have been banned. I doubt the casino banned him because he was fucking giving them so much money. Yeah, they're looking at him on the camera going, oh my God, here comes Frank again. Thank fucking God.
How old would you guesstimate he was?
Oh, he was like young 40s, like upper, just a total just chotch.
You were trying to be Rain Man or something, and they caught you fucking.
Yeah, literally. All right, no, this is the one. 14 against that ace. Insurance, we're good. Okay, I'm staying. You guys cool with that? It's like, dude, you fucking cocksucker. Yeah, so I'll be looking forward to going to Canterbury, not Mystic. My top 4 barbecue sauces. People like these lists. Number 4, McDonald's.
Wow.
I mean, just sweet barbecue. It's a great barbecue sauce. That's number 4. This might be controversial. Number 3, Sweet Baby Ray's.
No, I love Sweet Baby Ray's.
I know. Is it too low is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, well, fear not, because number 2 is Chick-fil-A. Oh my God. You got to get that shit they offer that by the bottle on DoorDash.
Here's the thing, you love barbecue sauce. Like,
are you only like your only sauce you kind of use?
I mean, yeah, but if you guys experiment with a lot of sauces. Yeah, I'm not a spicy guy by all means, but you can still have a little taste palette.
I have had McDonald's barbecue sauce, and it is fire.
Yes.
I have not had Chick-fil-A's barbecue sauce. But
so you guys would go to other sauces because they have like so many.
I get like, if I go Chick-fil-A, I get Chick-fil-A sauce or buffalo or like ranch. But I've heard that their Chick-fil-A sauce is just buffalo mixed with honey mustard or something. But that could
be barbecue mixed with honey mustard.
And their
barbecue.
And their barbecue is something else. Like it is very. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, sorry, that's barbecue mixed with. But yeah,
this is going to be a rare one, and it's a barbecue sauce I encourage you to try. Number 1, Dairy Queen. Little 6 tender, chicken piece meal.
Their tender meal there is great.
Yeah, with the Texas toast. Oh my God.
What are some honorable mentions would you put on there?
I didn't go that far. Sorry.
You like ranch? You're a ranch guy?
Not a ranch guy, dude. I'm as plain gets. It took me until I was 14 before I started liking barbecue sauce.
Do you like ketchup?
Love me some chup.
Me too. I could probably drink it. It's so fire.
Ketchup, barbecue sauce. It probably took me until 10 before I liked eggs. Do
you like honey mustard?
No. Sorry.
No
mustard. No.
Do you like no mustard?
Regular mustard? God, no. I'm a cheese hater, but I gorge pizza, but that's about it. It's weird. You ever met like there's always that weird guy who's like, oh, that dude doesn't like cheese. Usually in my case, it's me, but usually the guy that doesn't like cheese still likes pizza. It's weird,
Yeah.
My dad was old. I got raised wrong. Okay. Are we dyeing our hair? Speaking of old dads, bro, I'm not going bald. Luckily, I've got some gray hair sprouting on the fucking sides of my head. Like, everyone look at it's nothing but, you give a good look at yourself in the mirror. Like you just wake up, you're like, fuck, I'm about to brush my teeth. And you're like, what the hell is that what is that thing dangling off the side of my hair? Are you guys going to be dyers when it eventually comes?
It's different. Like I have like brunette hair. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you have kind of blonde, dirty blonde hair.
Dirty blonde.
Sure. Yeah, dirty blonde.
So you might almost go white,
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay.
So
Are they have just for men for kind of that? Yeah, I'm sure they have just for men. I mean, there's the guys that dye. There's the guys that just embrace the old. I might just embrace the old, maybe a little silver fox, but it's going to be a little fucking weird if I'm 27.
I think you got a good amount of time before you're actually silver foxing.
Yeah.
They're sprouting though. I tell you.
I could take after my 88-year-old uncle who still dyes his hair from the Walgreens dye.
That's what I'm saying. Like at one point, like shit, my youngest uncle, I was like, damn, he's got the best hair in the family. And I'm like, and then a couple of years passed, I'm like, wow, that is a really bad dye job.
I don't know. I guess we'll just see how it looks.
Yeah, you kind of got to play it by ear. I can't really answer that definitively.
I'm cool with silver foxing if I still have hair. So I'd rather have that. So
once you're just kind of fuck it, let's just do it. If you were, would you bring it on home? I think I've asked this question before. Would you shave if you were going bald? Would you shave your head, or would you go the Randy Corbett look, the mad scientist?
I would shave it, I think.
I would shave it, but I would totally wear looking like a straight up fucking pinhead for a year.
I'd have to hold off. I literally that bald filter on Snapchat, I look so stupid. There's no way I could ever rock
I have the ugliest head shape. I could not do, like, people would be afraid.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Last thing I had was fireworks. 4-week holdover from July, maybe 5 weeks. Before we get to the tea. Only thing I had here is like, you got people that are like, fuck, I gotta go. Holy shit, we gotta see the city fireworks. Miss me with that. And then my follow-up is I once got hit by a firework, which was nuts.
Wow.
Like a Roman candle or like a big ass, like
it was like it was at Abby Gwynn's farm, back before I even met Brendan, and they're shooting off they're shooting off fireworks in Cape Girardeau. And all of a sudden I'm walking back from getting a beer from the trough, and this thing just shoots me like a little fucking bottle, just shoots me in the chest, and I hit the deck. Bruised, but yeah, it hurt like a mug.
I mean, they're all right. I think they're kind of overhyped, to be honest.
I agree.
Like, watching them, it's like, all right. Is this one the finale? Is it this one? Come on.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
What's the coolest firework? There's like I can't even describe them. Like, there's the one the one that the fireworks show kind of finally pops up there, and you're like, oh yes, that's what I fucking came for.
Yeah. I have a question.
Sure.
So at your wedding this weekend,
yes.
I lost my suit coat and tie, and the whole outfit was rented from Men's Warehouse. So I did not return the suit coat or tie. How much extra you think they're going to charge me for that?
No charges yet?
I'm looking at my credit card statement right now.
I had a bow tie missing. Randy probably just like threw it on their doorstep and like hit the flight. And they fucked my pants. I was looking like Bozo the Clown. Like, where was my tailor? I don't know what the hell was happening with my pants. I was like, my God, I was about to rip them off like I was at Woodstock. All right, let's get into some much anticipated tea here on Wingin It.
All right. So Brennan and I have been kind of busy with this move, so I only got a little bit of stuff here.
Of course.
But what do we got? Okay, Daniel Craig plays James Bond, reveals that his children will not inherit his $160 million fortune. Another one of those.
This hurt me personally. What if my mom read this article and was like, you know what? He's got some points. That would be fucked.
Yeah. He said he thinks inheritance is quite distasteful. I'm sure the Queen loved to hear that. Isn't he like a knight or something?
That's got to be a British thing. I don't know what's happening there, but it doesn't the new James Bond come out soon?
I believe so. Yeah. I believe so. New Zealand goes on lockdown after one positive COVID case. They locked down
in 2022. That's what I mean. What's the answer here? Let's go fucking lock ourselves in and watch football all winter. I don't know. We lived it up this past couple months, but it's crazy that it's just still going on. And it's like, what's next? How do we beat this thing that's beating our vaccines?
Yeah.
Yeah, like one, like come on.
Yeah,
like, put him in a hotel.
We should email him, the New Zealand Prime Minister, bro.
Yeah,
it was just one.
Don't they have little islands down there off the coast? Just fucking send him to one for 2 weeks.
New Zealand.
All right, the tissue used by Lionel Messi at his farewell for Barcelona is now on sale for $1 million.
Oh my god.
Wait a second. I have a couple of things here. One Lionel Messi related, and then one kind of like substance that celebrity is used related. Did you see the BFFs premiere of their latest episode where it was them with Livy, the LSU gymnast?
Yeah. Well, I saw she was going to be on there, but I did not watch it or listen to it.
So the promo is literally like Dave sets it up. All right, so Livy's with us here. Josh, what is this going to be, like a flirt fest? And Josh goes, nah, cap. Like, Livy, how much for your bathwater right now? No cap. And it was just like, what? And then it just cut to black, and it was like, what the fuck? And it was and then like there was a follow-up one, and like Brianna Chicken Fry is like, yeah, are we just like, should we leave? Should me and Dave leave? And Livy goes, yeah, I have a boyfriend. And then like 75 different wrinkles come out of Josh Richards' cheek. And he's just like, oh God, man. So I missed that, but how much do you think that bathwater's going for? No, yeah. So Messi's tissue.
Yeah. And he also shattered the record for most liked picture.
Isn't Ronaldo the biggest Instagram star? I feel like.
Yeah, he's the most followed, and he had the record for the most liked. But Messi's like farewell post got like shattered apparently.
So what's crazy about how Messi left Barcelona was he was there when he was like 9.
Yeah,
like they brought him up through his academy. He was the star of Spain. His family all lived there. Barcelona ran out of money. They reported this week that they were like 1.2 billion in debt, so they physically could not pay him. So he goes to Paris Saint-Germain, PSG in France. The French league was the first league that started back in European soccer this summer. I was like, PSG is always good. I took them to win their French league, which is just an ass league, minus 500. And then the next day, Messi goes there. It was just a fucking lock.
That's a lock.
Yeah.
They have a good squad.
They're minus 1,500 now.
Yeah.
So it tripled.
Okay. Britney Spears, it finally happened. It's done.
This was at our wedding, like the day before. That was crazy. How pumped was Austin? That dude.
So does she have just like a new person, or does she just have no one now?
Ooh, yeah, that's interesting because it did just say that Jamie Spears stepped down out of the conservatorship.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look into that. But she also is. I guess they give her a win and they got to knock her back down.
Free the nip.
TMZ said she's under investigation for an alleged battery on one of her longtime housekeepers.
What? Like in celebration? She just beat up Miranda?
Yeah. So I don't know. All right. And then there's this viral video going around on Twitter of these old folks, and this dude's eating out this old lady on a train. And you can't. It's not like, it's weird, but the dude from his head literally looks like Ric Flair. And so like everyone's saying it's Ric Flair, and they stopped Ric Flair at the airport and asked him about it. And he's like, I'm no train riding, oral sex giving son of a gun.
I'm fucking weak.
Yeah.
Could you imagine just being senile in like 89 riding the train one day and just be like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking scrape away the cobwebs and give this box a good licking. Whatever.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I mean that's kind of all I saw in my quick little search.
Yes. Hey, good to be back with you, the listener. This is Winging It. Brendan Duarte, Jack Duncan. I'm Dylan Corbett. A couch mishap had Austin teeing off for California. I'm about to head there as well, about 4 hours apart, but we'll be back hopefully next week. Appreciate you, the listener. And also we're going to have this, we'll post this out on social media that we're going to have this. Yes. So a couple announcements. This is going to have its own page, so you can kind of on car rides, listen to 4 episodes in a row, etc. Catch up on episodes you missed. And we've got Joey Mirando hooking us up with the merch. We sold 30 shirts in the first weekend. Jack Duncan, for the visual audience, has got it. This is the first of many. Hoping, I've actually been talking to my online engineer, and we're hopefully having a merch shop up, so it's going to be easily accessible to fans that aren't directly accessible to us. Well, we appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next week.